It's Miku time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the Figma number 444. It's Hatsune Miku version 4 in the Chinese version. Chinese, eh? Wait, what just happened? Never mind, we're gonna have a look at this Miku, which is basically a re-release of the version 4 with some new accessories, which I just found it was pretty cute. So, let's have a look at it. I actually want to start this one off with a little bit of comparison, but first have a look at the size. She stands about 13.5 centimeters to the top of her head, which means we're going up to 5.2 inches almost. So, overall, this is the regular version 4, and then we got the Chinese version 4, which first thing that I looked at is the face sculpts. And it's kind of hard to get them closer together because of the big hair. She has a lot brighter blue in her eyes. They look great together also. But yeah, eyes are completely different. It has a brighter blue and a different detail. Hair sculpt is also see-through, while the version 4 was a little bit more metallic. She has the round thingies around her head, while regular Miku has rectangular stuff. Also, the hair sculpt is completely different, actually. And I'm not even going to use this hair sculpt. I got it because of the buns. I think the buns are so cute. But yeah, very interesting ones. The way it shapes over here, kind of like a heart shape. Just a little bit. While regular Miku has completely different ones. Now, obvious question, important question. I know you guys are going to ask me this, but can you switch the hairstyles? No, it's completely differently connected, as you can tell. You don't only have a pack with a small ball, and you have a complete ball hinge in the Chinese version. So no on that, which is unfortunate, because this is a really good hair sculpt, which I'm probably not going to use. And then for the rest of the figure, also I still got the guitar in there because I'm really proud of this pose. All right, but overall there's not much difference in the torso. She has the one button on the scarf, which looks different on this one. Then she has some silver around her neck, which the Chinese version doesn't have, and you have some more added detail, like the little blue arms. Yeah, also different. You have the shading, well, not really shading, you have a difference in color. Goes from like a gray to a dark on the regular one, and just plain dark, plain black on the new one. Also is a lot bigger. It has some more added detail, it has the blue going all the way around. Skirt, same thing. Have the added detail with the little flower, whatever this is supposed to be. Little emblem on there. And down to the stockings. Same thing as with the armbands. You have the dark gray that goes into a more black tone. A little difference in color. And with this one, the Chinese one is completely black, but with some more added detail around the thighs. And the shoes also have some more detail. Got the same kind of heels, but the little kind of ribbon that wraps around it. So, and there's your comparison. With that out of the way, I still want to have a closer look at Chinese Miku. We already had a look at the face. The hair sculpt is very nicely done. I love it, actually, the way it flows down over here. Now, for the regular problems of our Figmas, the paint. You have one slip on the 01 over here. It's just like, this is, I don't know what this is. And then the blue that goes around the armbands is not clean at all. It's just like really freaking messy. Goes for both sides. Actually, at the wrist part, the bicep part is a lot. It is cleaner. It is cleaner. Let's not be too harsh, but let's not give him too much credit also for basically all you had to do is just paint in the blue. Nothing else is paint. This is just like white plastic, black plastic, boom. You only have to paint the blue stuff, and when you're failing at that, what are you even doing? Then you have the bow tie over here, soft plastic. The blue on the skirt is cleaner, especially in the front part. It gets a little bit messy in the back. And you have like the added detail. Those lines that go around the skirt are pretty good. You have some more detail in the front of the skirt. You have some writing in it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like actually stuff going on. So that's pretty nice. And it's pantsu time. It's a white pantsu. It's just like nothing special at this point, right? I will continue to do it though. I don't know. That's my gimmick. I gotta stick to it. So anyway, you got the skirt, which is actually cut up in the front also. I just noticed that. not on the sides. Is it cut up in the back as well? Yes. Okay, so that will help with your articulation. And you got the see-through layer under there. Then you got more blue lines, which are, again, they look a lot better, they look a lot cleaner, but they're still pretty messy in some parts. It seems like they just added a little bit too much paint. Well, I guess to cover up for the black, because like you have the light blue trying to cover up the black. So they just smeared a bunch over it so that it doesn't bleed through. I guess. Then you got the symbols on the knees, and the feet are pretty nice, actually, in the paint department. So there you go with that. As for your articulation, it is some of the most standard stuff. You have ball hinges in the hair, which actually are pretty strong, so they do hold the pose without any problem. Goes up and down, rotates all the way around. Head articulation goes forward, goes to the back, does tilt side to side quite a bit, and goes all the way around without anything hindering it. And then you got the for the shoulder articulation, you got the double ball combination. Simple stuff, goes forward, back, up, and down. Has a big hinge on this ball and also rotates on it for bicep swivel. Then you got a ball hinge in the elbow and another ball hinge at the hand. Goes forward, back, rotation. Chest area doesn't really get anything. There is a joint in there, and they drape the soft plastic over it to cover it up, but as a result, you're not really getting much because it's completely being pulled back by the soft plastic. Then you got the hips, they rotate, goes forward, back, also goes all the way around. Let me go slowly with that, don't want to break anything because it sounds pretty bad. Then you got the legs, they move up that far, move out to the side, move to the back, and also rotate on the ball joint that is connected in there with the pantsu. Then we got the knee. Simple ball hinge in there, and the foot is on a ball hinge, forward, back, rotation, side to side, and that really rounds it off. So now for the accessories, compared to regular Miku, this Miku doesn't have a guitar. This Miku has a different microphone, and this Miku has buns, and obviously different faces. And starting off with the hands, you got some open hands, like kind of like a claw hand. What the frick is this? This looks menacing. Two holding hands, probably for the microphone and the stand. Another closed fist hands and a more angled holding hand. Well, also for the umbrella or microphone. So as I was saying, you got the microphone. The stand is the exact same as for Miku version 4, but the microphone itself looks completely different, and I like this look. I like the look of this microphone. Nicely painted, nice metallic, shiny stuff. Overall, big fan of it. Now we got the face sculpt. You got one smiley face and smiley face looking to the side. It's basically the exact same thing. It's just like the smile and everything. The same thing. So, still kawaii this. And you got the hair bonds, which is one of my favorite parts of this figure. Even though I was saying like I like how the hair is molded on the regular Miku on the figure, and now I'm kind of conflicted if I really put on the buns. But I like the buns. It makes it look more Chinese, for whatever reason, I guess. And you got the umbrella, which looks very nice. You got just the one stick over here, which you can take out, just saying. Why would you do that? But anyway, that's the little bit of connecting parts you have to do. And wow, I love this design. Got some pink flowers on it and some notes, musical notes. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Definitely displaying her with this. And finally, like with every Figma, you got the Figma back and the Figma base. Standard stuff. And it's gonna bring me to the final thoughts for this Chinese Miku version 4. And I wanted to do a shooting pose for once. You know, don't mind me, just to highlight the beautiful umbrella even more. But anyway, final thoughts of this figure. If you have version 4, I don't really see the point of getting this one unless you really like the design, obviously. There are differences, for the record. There are differences, but they are pretty small, and it's really, that's the thing. For me, it's the hair bonds, it's the umbrella that really makes it worth it. And overall, the paint job, obviously, we have some slips here and there. It's not the worst I've seen in recent times, so I'm not mad about it. But yeah, anyway, only get it if you really like the design, if you like the hair bonds, if you like the umbrella, and yada yada yada. For the rest of it, it's still Miku version 4. Basic design, basic articulation, but still a fun figure. So, worth it to me. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Miku 4 from China wants. Like clean a paint job in the blue. That's really it. Would have been nice, but no.